Cool. So hey, hi folks, welcome to my first contribution to, perhaps even only contribution, I don't know what the future holds, to the Giant Bomb Community Endurance Run. This is such a cool thing for kids, for education, for everything. And today, we're going to be speedrunning Oni. In case you don't know, it's Bungie North's first and only game. And gosh, it's something. It's something, and I can't wait to show it to you. I can't wait to show it to you very fast, because this is an 8 to 10 hour game. I should be done with it in about an hour, 40 minutes. So, hey, I'll be keeping an eye on the chat, so if you have any questions, let me know. Also, hey, during this run, if you want to be generous, at giantbomb.com/chat, there we go. There's this little link where you can donate, and if you want, you can take the Backbreaker Pledge, which is pledge to donate $1 for every backbreaker I'm going to be doing in this run. Those are really hard. I expect to maybe get 15 done if I'm good. So hey, that's something you can do for the kids if you want to. Alright, so without further ado, let's get this started. Run 33 of Oni. We're doing this in hard mode with stuff. And oh, by the way, invert mouse is not selected because back in 2001, inverted was normal. They switched around sometime along the way. So I usually select inverted, but since we're playing in 2001, that was how everyone did it. And inverted was the other way around. So anyway, let's do this. We got some cool shots of Kanoko. I'm gonna start a new game. I'm gonna start the splits in 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off. And we're gonna start with some combat training.
It's me, Shinatama.
Hi, Shinatama. Shinatama is an android who's kind of our little sister.
Commander Griffin has authorized.
So, first of all, the game's gotta teach us how it works.
That means you're almost ready for field missions. First, let's begin with a few.
Okay, let's shake the camera violently so that it moves to the next step of the tutorial. Sorry about that. Then we wait until we can activate this terminal. I'm gonna be doing a lot of this, activating terminals. Most of the game is this. Also, sometimes running into walls, but basically activating terminals and trying to deal with enemies so that they can't stop me from activating terminals.
The fastest way to run, but also the loudest. Now dash along the wall of the room until you reach the end of the track.
This is the only time in the entire game they have these little arrows.
Great.
Now I gotta wait for the cue.
Basic movement exercises. If you want to review your movement techniques, go to
Zoom.
the data console you passed.
So this is, keep in mind, Kanoko is an agent for the TCTF, the Technology Crimes Task Force. We're gonna be stopping technology crimes. That sounds pretty awesome. And kind of weird, but anyway, this is Kanoko's final training before she goes on to her first actual mission.
Sorry to interrupt you, Kanoko, but I thought you might like to watch this. Another trainee is accessing one of the combat.
This is Karen. Karen will be demonstrating some moves. This is the one of the biggest RNG parts of the run. Karen needs to win or she needs to die. Either or, but she has to do it real fast. Also, we're in hard mode, so those robots pack a punch. Sometimes Karen doesn't make it. Okay, we will not be watching the end. Because if Karen dies... Cool, Karen survived. If Karen dies, Shinatama freaks out. If we're not actually watching her die, Shinatama doesn't see it, so she just keeps talking. So we want to protect Shinatama. This whole section is basically me reading the prompts at the bottom of the screen and doing them as quickly as possible, so that we can move to the next part.
Let's practice by sliding under these moving laser sensors. Some enemies can be knocked down by sliding into their legs.
Sliding into the legs of enemies is actually incredibly useful in a speedrun because it makes them fall and drop whatever they're holding. Also, if you notice, I have a backbreaker counter up top, so it's going to help us follow that pledge. The backbreaker counter is in the font, the chosen font of the TCTF, Impact. That's the font of all of their uniforms, so I'm not going to question that at all.
Let's learn the basics of hand-to-hand combat.
Punch. Kick.
Try throwing
Punch,
two
punch,
punches
kick.
a
It's
second
all in the
was
mind.
different from the first, wasn't it?
Yes,
This is the beginning.
Beer brings up a very good point in the chat.
Combos link the attacks together.
I have a taunt that I can do with the same button I'm going to be using to be activating terminals. So sometimes Kanoko will get confused and taunt a terminal, and that makes me lose so much time, and it's incredibly frustrating. But we just, you know, we just gotta roll with it. That happens.
Now you're ready to train with a sparring partner. Let's
All right, cool.
proceed to the
Let's
first
speed up this
combat
robot.
training room. Approach the training drum and practice your attacks. Don't worry.
I do only one backbreaker during the tutorial because they're really easy to do here, and I don't want to abuse this whole backbreaker for bucks thing. So I'm gonna do it next time for the next segment when I have to do one.
Now you're ready to learn
But after that, all bets are off.
the dangerous kind of attacks. Throws.
All right.
When you're ready.
Waiting for the bottom text to
next
tell me when to go
combat
here.
training room. Throws are really
There we
easy
go. That's
to
first
do.
throw.
If you're close enough to an enemy when you attack, you can throw them. Experiment to see how many throws you can do.
Hey, buddy. That's a backbreaker. We're going to be trying to do that multiple times, but that's very difficult because enemies don't want to show you their backs. They want to look at you, so it's real tricky to maneuver enemies into letting you break their backs.
This training drone will help you learn about blocking attacks. See the border on the floor around the drone? When you step over the line,
Are you-
the drone will activate and start to
Is there something up there?
face the drone directly and don't attack it. And you can block its blows.
He's
You'll
really
know when to
fascinating with-
attack if a
fascinated with the
blow
ceiling there.
appears. Be careful,
Weird.
Kanoko. Some attacks are so powerful that they can stagger you even if you block them. Some super moves are so strong they can't be blocked at all. When you're ready,
All right, I guess we're done.
final
That was it.
combat training room, and
Cool.
learn how to fire and reload weapons. So there. See the weapon on the table? It's the
I guess that robot really just wanted to look at the ceiling, and that's fine. That's the one tutorial bit where we just need to wait it out. So hey, if robot decided to just wait it out.
Now that you've fired all your ammunition, let's practice reloading.
This handy little room teaches us about recoil.
Perfect. Let's try firing.
And we're done.
That's a plasma rifle.
Shinitama's gonna keep talking because she has to run through her script.
Now I'll activate one moving side to side.
It's
I'll
dead.
Activate a training drone to
It's-
walk
I killed
up
it.
and down the firing range.
I know it's dead.
Fire at it to disable
I did, I killed it.
You did it.
Yes, thank you. Okay, cool.
Good job. Now that your basic training is complete, you're ready
Yeah,
to take on
this game was made by Bungie North. I imagine the development process was a lot like, you know what's cool? Ghost in the Shell, it's cool. Let's make an anime game that's like Ghost in the Shell. To be honest, I really like this game though. It's a really good game. I'm way into this game.
Your comm link
Are we done,
stores lots of
Shinitama? Can we go?
information about weapons,
We have a whole game to play here.
and mission
It's gonna be real cool.
It also has a help feature.
I know, it's...
Even a diary built right in.
Okay, I'll check the diary. Okay, cool. Can we go? Are we good? Can I...
Access denied.
Yes, we're... Okay, good.
That's great.
All right, cool. Hey, we are 6 seconds ahead
All systems nominal.
of my best
Doing
current
fine.
run.
This is a mistake.
You aren't really in a position to criticize.
The Syndicate is using the warehouse to shuttle contraband. Chung went underground to gather evidence. He failed to
Griffin
report
is
in this
briefing
morning.
us here.
Find him and get me what I
Find
need to
Chung,
shut the
get
place
info,
down.
shut the place down.
Shut it down
Keep in mind, Also keep that in mind for the rest of the game. This is Kanoko's first assignment. This is the first time she leaves the base to do work. This is her first day on the job.
What are you sending her into?
It's a simple bust, in and out. She needs a trial run.
Good luck, Kanoko.
Alright, let's go. Hey, the run is actually starting, folks.
Listen,
But first, more tutorial.
you weren't in any danger during basic training, but now that you're in the field, we better review your health display meter.
Okay, we're good. Okay, there we go. Now we start. This is this entire game. There's more to it, but it's basically, you know, jump, activate terminals, so you can keep jumping and activating terminals. There we go. I do this little series of jumps because the stairway to this terminal doesn't open until the guy on the first floor is dead. But if I just get up here first, don't have to kill him. And now we swing up here. Boop. Like I said, this game is terminals. I need to put enemies on the ground so I can activate the terminals and keep going. Sometimes enemies will need to die before I can open a certain door. That's rare. Mostly it's just about the terminals.
It's Chung. I found him.
Dead?
Yes, sir.
Keep moving.
Alright, Chung's dead. He left us this handy, like, memorial. Hi, I'm dead. Do your job. Cool, awesome, we'll do that.
Data, stand by.
Remember Chung's lying shape there, because we're going to see it again. Oh, by the way, hey, we're in this, like, really cool, big warehouse thing. It's a neat place. Bye. Full of enemies we don't need to kill. We should be only killing 2 more enemies in this entire level. Hey, what's up? Boop. There we go. Also, enemies will still be moving during those cutscenes when they show me which door I've just opened, but they can't attack me. So they will be crowding around me, waiting until the cutscene ends so they can start, like, hitting me. So that's why I usually try to dodge out of these. Alright, here we go. Now, I'm hoping that guy who just said, hey, behind me, forgets I exist. Because otherwise, he's gonna activate a cutscene that makes me lose time. That's a civilian getting beat up. We're gonna ignore him.
You hurt innocent
Not this guy, though.
people, we won't want to help you.
And another one. That's another back.
They took over the whole place and they're loading some kind of armored truck.
I'm doing this to prevent enemies from moving while this guy talks.
I'll open these doors for you.
Because sometimes another guy sneaks up, and if this one gets interrupted, I'm in trouble. So I'm going to be using this little trick a few more times, just to make sure that when I need to wait for someone to stop talking, no one else can move while that person is talking.
I've scanned the truck and they've almost finished securing their cargo.
Boop!
There's no way to get inside the truck.
Whenever you make an enemy fall to the ground, they will drop their weapon. They will sometimes forget to pick it back up again, and that's great for us. Fortunately, he's in front of the terminal, so he has to die. Goodbye.
You're gonna get beaten by a girl.
Alright, 3 taunts. She taunted the terminal 3 times before actually realizing, oh wait, I need to just press these buttons. But she did it, and we're good. Now we're going to use this Baylor awesome looking crate arm to just wreck this truck here. Our mission was to stop this truck from leaving, by the way. I might have glossed over it. Now we're gonna just... There's a bad guy in the back. He's just like waiting, like...
It's an encrypted shipping manifest that links the warehouse to
But yeah, One Man Army in the chat says, like, remember the controls being crazy in the demo. Yeah,
I'll have you pick
the PC controls are a little bit weird, but they're workable. If you play the PS2 version, this game got rough reviews because people hated the controls. The controls were move with the left stick, aim with the right stick, attack on the triggers.
She won't back
That was not the standard back then. People really hated it, but now it's just, yeah, if this game came out today with these controls, I mean, yeah, that's what you do.
I'm giving you a shot at this.
Thank you, sir. I won't let you down.
Alright.
That's super.
Hey, I just got a personal best. Okay, I just beat my record on this particular level. That's awesome. But first, okay, folks, here it is, the moment we've all been waiting for. Sorry, it says Agent Thorson's time to shine.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Musashi Heavy Manufacturing
There he is.
Concern. How can I be of service?
Good afternoon, ma'am. I'm Agent Thorson.
We are with the
Agent Thorson's the best. That's just delivering his line with verve and conviction.
This facility is involved.
That's the only thing he ever says in the game, and then he's gonna die in 30 seconds because I'm just gonna ditch him.
Force officer. I'm sure
But that's, you gotta.
help you.
No run is complete without Agent Thorson. And also this conversation between future bosses,
Is everything ready?
like
You know it.
Evil Doppelganger and
Lie.
Kratos Lightyear.
When things start to get messy,
Not the actual names.
When I get through with them, there.
just make sure I'm not.
Yeah, I do like how motivated Kanoko is. Like, we're here for illegal technology. Like, she's so happy. She is so into this particular job that between the last level and this level, basically the whole argument was, wait, they're doing something in this place. You need to let me immediately go to that other place and get it done. And Griffin says, all right, fine. But she found the time to change her outfit on the way. That's awesome. Like, this is her dress outfit. She dressed up for this thing. She's like, yeah, I'm gonna do this. Anyway, let's jump over this desk and, you know, vamoose. Bye, Agent Thorson. I'm just gonna let you there. Alright, cool. Everyone's miraculously still alive. Not gonna last for very long, though. And another one. Goodbye, back.
This is a wild goose chase.
Explain.
This whole place, it's
Also, imagine how Griffin must be really mad at this point because we just convinced him to let us go there and then we say, oh, that was a decoy. Sorry.
My team and I are busy here.
I'll try to confirm your suspicions. Until then, your orders are unchanged. Find something we can use to shut them down.
Yes, sir.
Also, I don't know if it's in relation to this game, but someone asked in the chat, are we the baddies? And like, we are agents, boop, we are agents of the Technology Crimes Task Force, and we're cracking down on illegal technology. We might be the bad guys. I don't know. I'm gonna do this artful somersault and then just keep going. And then hit this terminal here. And open doors. All these symbols are like, you know, they let you know, oh, this door I opened is actually there, and it's over here, but just at this point, of course, like, we don't really care. We're just, boop. We're just running. So we're still looking for info. And by the way, this is my favorite room in the entire game. Look at this cool architecture. Kind of reminiscent of the Detroit airport. Look at this cool machine that we never get to see again. I don't know what it does. Anyway, let's keep going. We need to open this door and then jump through it. There we go. And then that makes Shinatama cut off Griffin, who's supposed to scold me again, and say, all right, fine, this place is actually pretty bad. Just get out of here. The game's story is something. Boop. Okay, well, I messed that up a lot, but that's okay. I'm just gonna activate this thing. I do this weird backwards swan dive a lot. Oh, where the heck did you come from? Thank you for reloading this gun. It's mine now. Whoops, no, okay, I need to slide under this. And there we go. Yeah, Dark One, I finally found out which airport that is. I played this game like 25 times, always wondering, what airport did this room remind me of? Until finally, gosh, okay, cool, yes, it's the Detroit airport.
I'm detecting a biomechanical expert system with a full suite of interface overrides and intrusion countermeasures.
Devil's brain? I thought we tracked down the last of them.
Apparently Muro found one we missed or manufactured one of his
Deadly
own.
brain.
If you disable the device, we should be able to take control of the security system and clear a path to the
Okay,
nearest
Deadly Brain has locked us in. We need to get out.
Where is it?
Like Shinatama actually answers us and tells us where it is by updating our compass, but We don't actually pay much attention to that in this run, because we know where everything is. Oh, see? This is what we're trying to avoid. People, like, hitting me in the face when I'm just trying to hit this terminal so I can move to the next terminal. Bye! Also, like, I kind of like how the maintenance workers are, like, so into their job. They're, like, risking their life and limb to apprehend, like, intruders. Cool. Wait, you're here, right? Don't reload that gun. Thank you. Okay, cool. That was close. And now this guy's super confused because, wait, I just spawned. I just came into being. What happened? Where do I go? What's my story? Oh my gosh. Oh, he actually hit me. Well, goodbye. There's a scientist getting shot up. We don't really care because we need to go fight the first boss in this game. Deadly Brain.
I've interfaced with the Deadly Brain. It's broken out of the Musashi internet.
Yeah, a lot of the sound effects used in this game are also used for Halo. So that's why a lot of the weapon noises and such, you'll find, wait, that's the sound of that. Yep, it is. It totally is. Spongy. Okay, now we get to avoid lasers and slowly disconnect this brain's logic just by pressing a few buttons over and over and over again. Alright.
Unfortunately, the brain's subconscious is attempting to crash the public news net. Something about the glory of instant celebrity. Oh, it's unleashing a
Shinatama found Taylor's Twitter account.
Stop it!
All selfies all the time. No one can resist that subtle charm. Those rakish lobes. Brain, like, I would totally follow the Deadly Brain's Twitter account. That sounds like a good time.
You must have decoupled its core logic on that final pass. The brain tells me it will irradiate everything within a 50-block radius unless we meet the following demands. It wants feet. Clearly, it's gone.
That Deadly Brain has a bomb with a 50-block radius. That is a city. That is, why do you put this in a brain? Why would you make a thing and give it that kind of bomb? It's a security system. That sounds very dangerous for a security system to have. Oh, so some intruders came to the building, so we just destroy the entire city. You know, waste not, want not, let's not take any chances. And there we go. Please don't kink shame the giant brain. It is a really big brain, though. Look at how big that is. Okay, so little inside baseball. They're using Shinatama, little sister robot, to keep tabs on Kanoko's diode latency, whatever that means. Shinatama is lying to them. She is telling them that things are better than they actually are. This will become relevant later.
That's fine.
Let's go. I have some. I have a Shinatama soundboard that gives me feedback after every split. And now we're gonna face off against our second boss. Back-to-back boss fights. This is how wild this game gets, folks. Let's just ramp off this cop car. This game has come. By the way, Kanoko just sped to this place. She changed outfits again. Kanoko is real stylish. Now I'm gonna bait him into attacking me. And then I'm gonna try to break his back. It's gonna be tricky, and I can't always do it, but I try my best. And really, that's what we gotta do. We gotta try our best. and another back, and off he goes. No matter which position he's in, when he's dead, he just flies back and says, all right, fine, you win, bye. And he just flies off towards the scenes in the sky. Alright, we have full health. This is good. I go here to spawn an enemy who's going to have an extra health pack. Thank you, Taylor, for this trick. I reload because I'm going to need a full clip at the top of this level. And then, folks, we square off against one of our worst enemies in the game. Captain Useless. Captain Useless will determine how a large chunk of this run will go. We are at his mercy entirely. It's not this guy. We're just waiting for this guy to start walking. There we go. Because he has a gun. He can really, like, hurt me from this distance. And, okay, good. Health management, big thing for this level. Captain Useless is the guy in the back. He needs to walk into that room and hit a button. He could not hit the button. He's just going to walk out of this room bemused, confused, and now we got to do the whole thing ourselves. So we got to drag everyone in here. Boop this guy. Boop this guy. Thanks for nothing, Captain Useless. And hit this thing. And now everyone's... Oh, right. We have jobs to do. Whoops. Sorry. Gosh. Where are our heads at? And now I need to go.
I've got a new heading for you.
Health situation is a little bit precarious. So just to be safe, I'm going to be getting rid of a guy on the top floor. So now we've used 3 terminals, which open this door. Take this, and then we go. There's more to this level. We need to go up there. There's a guy who has a bomb. We throw him down. We go meet up with the rest of our squad. And this whole building part, we do a lot of stuff. We go through some, like, acid vats and stuff. But really, let's just walk into the end of level cutscene that's just outside here. Let's just do that.
No. Have the rest of the men meet us at the airport.
Why play the level when you can just
do your best?
When you can just do your best.
This is horrible.
There is, yes, Stinky in the chats, there's a whole lot of weird polygon culling going on. There is so much of it, and it's gonna let us do so many wonderful things in this game. Thank you for all the culling, folks.
Killer, I have a plane.
Oh, Killer, I have a plane to catch. Yeah, he's so into his plane. All right, let's go. We are soon going to be walking into White Shirt Guy's Olympic backwards jump. He should be at the end there, performing. That's an awesome, like, look, that's a pretty high and far jump to be doing backwards when someone's shooting at you. Can I get an autograph? No, he's dead. Whoops. Well, okay. Maybe next time. Now, this giant terminal with a picture of a plane at the airport opens the one and only door out of this room. So, hey, let's go. Hello, Heaven. Health management, not a big deal in this level. We just need enough health to make it to the end. And between levels, our health gets refilled anyway, so... So, if you'll notice, we have planes at this terminal, which is entirely fenced in. There's no way for them to go. Okay, now we try to do this. Okay, that's a tricky jump. I might not get it on the first try. Also, it's kind of... I really don't have a lot of room to get a jump going, but here we go. Okay. We're now out of bounds. Now we get to look at all these other buildings that were made. There seems to be an interior to this one. I'm curious what's in it. But we're not going to know because it's a speedrun. We have these giant places here. No doors, but that's okay because they're just in the background. See, like, we have these giant, like, backblast shields to help deflect the heat created by the plane's thrusters. while they rocket into the terminal. I don't know. There's no runway. There's no way for them to exit this place. I don't know what they're doing even being on. Yes, Dark One, like, shout out to the extreme airport carpeting. Okay, now we're just running by this control tower. Speaking of culling, that's the way out of the level, but the exterior walls don't exist, so we can jump through them. The jump is very difficult. I may not get it on the first try. But I did, and now we're inside the next level. And we're done.
Just do your best.
So hey, when you don't put collisions and stuff on the outside of your walls because no one's ever going to see them, this happens. And I like it. Because, you know, it saves time. That level normally takes a while, but backbreaker, now we're just through. There's nothing quite like that part for a little bit. Okay, there's a guy with a rifle who can really mess me up, but he's gone. Okay, so now we're still chasing after Murrow, who did some crimes and is now trying to get a plane to escape. He's somewhere in there. No, buddy, I will not talk to you. I'm too busy. Now we just keep running. Okay, now we need to really mess up this guy. Sorry, you're in the way. It's just how it is. Another backbreaker. Gosh, this is the best. I'm having the best day. Okay, now we need to attract the attention of this one. 1 Shinatama. 2 Shinatama. 3, 4, 5. Okay, good. I want to track him here and kill him there because there's another guy with a machine gun. Cool. I haven't attracted his attention. Beware of the man with the machine gun. Okay. And now, if all goes well, I'm going to use this grenade launcher to do the only grenade jump in the game. And there we go. That's the Super Ball launcher. It launches a grenade that then explodes into a bunch of other grenades. When they're all together, they give a really big blast, which lets us go above this place and just be under the floor. Now here we are. We're just gonna chill here, under the floor. Under the floor, under the floor. We're gonna show those bad guys what for. We're under the floor. And we just, you know, look at all this level that we're not gonna be going through. All these battles, these scripted events, these like running through hallways with lasers, toxic gas, none of that are actually going to be found in this run because we're just gonna chill here. We're just gonna, you know, run under all of it. And it's pretty cool, but it's not fast. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. They're like we're inside some sort of giant hangar. There's, you know, people ostensibly doing their jobs, but really we haven't found that many actual airport employees. We're just like walking behind a wall. And yeah, the great thing is if a wall doesn't have visuals that we can see, doesn't have collision either, so we can just do what we want so long as we're on the right side of the camera. And then we jump through it and we're back in the land of the living to grab this, whatever this is, that will basically enable a cutscene to happen. That's the only reason we decided to come out here. Now we're just gonna jump over this guy. Hi. And he's just gonna like shoot us, but that's okay. We don't really mind because he doesn't have extra ammo and we still have enough force field to basically tank one shot from, well, actually many shots from someone who's got a little zappy pistol. That zappy pistol will stun us, but if we have a shield, it does nothing. See, nothing. Now, hopefully, this cutscene will activate without us having to hit anyone else. And we got it. There we go. So now we're using the cutscene item, the zipline, to bug Muro's plane and then leave. See, this plane makes sense. It's a VTOL plane. It can just lift itself up without a runway.
The woman tracking us as you instructed. Scanners indicate a standard comlink as well as a second set of subdermal transmissions. Analysis suggests that she is neurolinked to an SLD.
An android. Interesting.
So, what's happening in the story, they understand, oh, they know what's up with Kanoko and this weird Deoden and stuff, and now they learn, oh, Shinatama's there to monitor her. So let's get Shinatama.
You can do it. Keep trying.
So get Shinatama, so now we get all that information. Also, check out this cutscene. It's my favorite opening cutscene of a level. Just Kanoko, like, maybe she's just driving back from the airport and got a change of clothes again. Or maybe this is like the next day, but it's still night. So this could still be Kanoko's first day. Like, a lot has happened. A very lot has happened. And oh, by the way, they're storming the police office. The TCTF thing. And now Kanoko's gonna do something dangerous.
Showtime.
How cool is that? I love that. I really, really like this part of the game. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get a really, really cool intro cutscene. And that music often plays when Kanoko has a dangerous idea. Okay, good. I needed to stop that guy with the machine gun because he can really mess my health up. Health management, once again, huge in this level. Because it's basically, hey, the bad guys are storming the TCTF HQ. The TCTF regional HQ. They never tell us which region it is, but it's a headquarters. And the gun I picked up is the sniper rifle. It sends a thin arrow of mercury super fast. Because that's cool, right? A super cool frozen sliver of mercury. Because the description for it says, oh, it's like if the shot doesn't kill, then the mercury poisoning is gonna do the rest of the job. And like, that's not how mercury poisoning works. Not at all. But that's okay. Boop. Also, I love that Kanoko's outfit for this this level includes really awesome knee protection, which explains why she was able to slide like that at the start. She's got some good foresight. And now basically we're trying to, oh, hello Fury. She's a Fury. She's really dangerous. Also, I missed that. There we go. Furies hit hard, are real fast, but they can't catch up to me when I'm running. Running away. That's the TCTF way.
No! Stay away!
Oh no, Shinatama is set up in the worst office in the world. In this giant room with no walls, no rails, and this big red lighting. It's kind of the worst. I don't want an office like that. So now we gotta catch up with Shinatama, who's being kidnapped by Barabbas. And we're just basically gonna try to avoid this giant gunfight and hope, against hope, that red guy up top is not going to notice us. I'm doing the little sound trick again.
Get me a laser torch, quick! You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Awesome. Okay, cool. We got it. So, by doing this, I basically pause the rest of the game, but the sound keeps playing. So this lowers the chances of red guy outside turning around and says, hey, there's someone I can shoot, and then shooting him. And Believe you me, when someone you want to talk to is getting shot at, it's such a pain. All right, there's a sniper. Oh gosh, that sniper. There's a sniper. We don't want him to shoot us. It's really important that he doesn't. Okay. And now we become this cool little like res boss-esque construct, because we have a force field and also stealth. And we just jump here. That's why we grabbed the SMG, by the way, only so that we could save a little bit of time by shooting these windows. And gosh, that game really does justice to shooting at windows. Surprise! Goodbye. Alright, boss fight time. We just missed Shinatama. Darn, if only we'd been faster. I don't think we can be faster. Just saying. Yeah, enemies don't really notice when windows shatter next to them. Like, no, it's just another day at the office, it's fine.
Who says I want to?
Alright, let's kill Barabbas. Now, getting him up against a wall here is actually way harder. Sometimes he does this thing where he like stands up at a weird angle and I can't kick him into the wall. Please let me kick you into the wall. Please let me break your back. Thank you. And we're done. That went real well. And now, Kinoko has achieved some sort of thing.
Just do your best.
That's good advice. When Kinoko does this like big shiny thing, it means her Deoden thing, whatever it is, they haven't explained it yet, is processing along. That's gonna be on the exam later.
Dispatched a strike team to recover the SLD.
This is personal.
Which is precisely why you should have nothing to do with it.
My mind is made up.
I am your commanding officer.
I don't care.
We know he's the commanding officer because his office has the only 2 couches in the world. There may be 3 chairs and 2 couches in this entire game. I'm thinking it's because their collisions would be really weird to play around with when you're actually fighting. So it turns out that, no, really, we don't want to have furniture when we're fighting. That's just like a bad time. So one thing interesting about this level is that, like every other level, all the geometry and the items are loaded at the start. Everything is here, right away. The enemies, however, don't get loaded all at once, because they take up a lot of energy. So what happens is, I get pile-drived, or suplexed? That's a suplex, right? Usually I rely on Trace to let me know what move names are. But basically this means that the game is waiting for me, boop, to, oh, he counter-booped. The game is waiting for me to move through invisible boxes to determine when to spawn some enemies. If I can make it to a point without actually touching those boxes, then enemies don't spawn and I can just keep going. We don't know where these are, but there's a healthy modding community that can like give us tools to tell where these are. Anyway, let's just walk off here and fall into the next checkpoint and load it, and we're here. We just skipped a very long cutscene doing this. Basically what it shows is Muro torturing Shinatama for information. And off we go. Whee! Okay, now I need to kill this Fury. And another one. Gosh, okay, that's real good. I need full health for the next segment. And also I need to kill this guy. Thank you. Thank you. All right, now I'm gonna I'm in a weird spot. I'm gonna have to wait a little bit because I actually need full health. When you heal, when you're at max, you enter like this kind of overheal mode, and that gives you lots more damage and resistance against anything. That's how we can like fall down and survive long falls, and that lets us get to places we're not supposed to go, like here. And now I'm just gonna fall off to my death, but I hit a checkpoint, and we just load that checkpoint, and hey, we're here. We just skipped a huge amount of like going back and forth on these little pillars. We need to deactivate them so that they don't hurt us when we walk on top of them. It's all a big thing, but I'm currently overhealed enough that I can just do this and not have to spawn the enemy that'd be here normally, and we can just keep going. That's great. That's my battle buddy. And another back. Thank you. My buddy and me. We're gonna mess these folks up. Come on, battle buddy. It's rare that we get like a friend to beat people up with. Yeah, there we go. All right, battle buddy. Let's go to the next one. Please let me break your back. The kids, it's for the kids, really. Thank you. How's my battle buddy doing? You've got some moves, battle buddy. Jeez. Oh no, you're dead. You killed my battle buddy. They're all gonna pay. Now I steal her weapon, take it away, and now everyone dies. In the face, and we're done. And once again, Kanoko powers up.
Sir, I'm picking up a power surge from
And that's enough for them to notice this time.
consistent with the waveforms of a Deodan spike, but far more powerful.
This is getting out of control.
So Griffin knows, Kerr knows, everyone knows about the Deodan thing. We just, as players, we haven't been told yet what any of this means.
Just do your best.
I will. Yeah, Biru, Kanoko really is into the ultra-violence. Also, this game is very much into fridging. There's like, it's kind of weird because like nearly every single named character in the game that Kanoko cares about dies in front of her. Also, there's like literally like everything in this game is about battle. There is one couple mentioned anywhere, and they're like dead by the time this game begins. It's really like, oh no, there's no pretense. This game is about police officers, or in a weird totalitarian state, just messing folks up. And keep in mind, we've like killed dozens of people. This is Kanoko's first day. She's like, she just started work. Like this is pretty rough for someone who's just like getting started. All right, now we need to, you know, destroy these folks. Oh gosh, I got nuclear tackled. That's embarrassing. You're gonna see me do this a whole lot. It's because, basically in group fights, I don't have a lot of... Oh, he needs to die. In group fights, there aren't many options to... there we go. There aren't many options that protect me, so if I do a throw, I'm invincible, and I can throw one person into another. So that kind of helps.
What?
Oh wait, there's story now.
Your father.
You're malfunctioning. Let me get you out of this chair.
It's not a chair. There's no chairs in this game.
Hurt me, Kanoko.
Well, two maybe.
Badly. If you try to move me, I will probably die.
Why? Why did they do this to you?
I am an SLD, an android programmed with your brain engrams. I have seen everything you have seen, felt everything you have felt. They used me to monitor the growth of the chrysalis inside you.
Now we learn about the chrysalis. Well, we hear about it, but Kanoko is like,
Sir,
what?
Our readings indicate that the host is in close proximity to the SLD. The Ziox destruct mechanism is charged.
Did you get a waveform reading?
She's all over the charts. The change rate is unstable. It is safe to assume that her latency will rise steadily from here on out.
You don't know that for sure.
What is the yield of...
So we had like good scientists, bad scientists here.
Sir. We're confident it will be enough to destroy her at this proximity. Sir?
Give her a chance.
Really sad violin music.
Doctor, I can't afford to let her transformation continue uncontrolled. Proceed.
There's transformation in this game, by the way.
Shinatama, what's wrong?
I have just received a coded self-destruct transmission from TCTF Command. I can't stop the sequence, but I can slow it down.
I'm not going to abandon you. There has to be something I can do.
Goodbye, Kinoko.
No! Goodbye, Shinatama.
Detonation.
All right, now we need to go. So yeah, this is the point in the game where basically our bosses, because of the chrysalis or whatever it is, have decided, okay, Kanoko is now too dangerous. Let's kill her. So now we just got to get out of here. Oh, there's a scientist there who's getting hurt, but that's okay. We'll just keep going.
7, 6.
When Shinatama explodes, she's gonna emit 1 to 4 shockwaves. How many shockwaves do you think we'll get? 1, 2, 3, 3 shockwaves. This is purely random. I'm assuming it's some sort of animation, pre-planned animation that just gets some sort of like random direction. Anyway, we got a force field. Our best friend and surrogate little sister just died kind of in front of us. Our bosses, betrayed us, tried to kill us. But we gotta keep going. We gotta go fast. Now we go through the Zappy room. All right. We can't go fast enough. All right, fine. Okay. Now, okay, that threw off my timing a little bit. I'm gonna need to wait for the next one. Because if I get zapped, that hurts a heck of a lot. All right, there we go. I can usually do this a little bit faster, but I'm taking the safe route this time. Because, marathon strats. All right. And now I jump here because, again, this makes me go to a path that doesn't spawn all of the enemies in this room. So I can just miss picking up that thing. And then go to another one of these weird poles that has all the energy around it. There's a whole lot of that. This atmospheric conversion center needs a heck of a lot of power running over live wires. Bye, guess. Alright, just need to get through the silly string room. Bye, tanker. And then just make it through this very, very eager, very eager, like, comms trooper who's gonna... Oh gosh, you landed a hit on me. That's amazing. Who's gonna try to shoot at us sometimes the entire way up. He's really into his job. And he's got kind of infinite ammo, so he'll just keep doing it. There we go.
Hi there.
Hello. Hi. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Poor scientists. We're just leaving a lot of them just there at the mercy of the Syndicate because we gotta go fast. Sorry, that's how it is. Now, in the next room is a very tough enemy who's guarding the terminal that turns off the sparks on this long pillar here. And we're just gonna completely ignore him. Because we're in a bad spot here, but we just need to make it to the point where the cutscene starts, and we're good.
If she reaches the access hatch, she'll get away. I know how to stop her.
I really like this music that's playing while, again, another TCTF officer is basically sending his colleagues to their deaths in an attempt to catch me in it. This, like, Kanoko has been, like, mega betrayed in a very, very short time.
Any luck?
Checking broadband. And registering high-frequency waveforms. I have her. The host survived.
No.
What is he doing with his hands? There's no keyboard, no controls. He's
I
just,
gave
like,
you both a
holding
chance
his
to
hands in
get
front of the
there.
computer.
That was my mistake. All units, Kanoko has gone rogue. She is a Class B threat, and this is a Code Red situation.
Take her in, or take her down.
Yeah, she's still got her comms thing, Griffin. She just heard all of that. She just heard you say to all her colleagues.
You can do it. Keep trying.
No, she didn't say that. She just heard, like, Griffin say, all right, we'll just kill her. I don't know, I guess.
She can't come in, and no one will help her.
She will want to know the truth.
If she's looking for answers...
Right, Sparkletone. Thorson should have been in Terrytown. That would have been way safer place for him to work. So now we are at the Regional State Building. You know, the building of state affairs, of the affairs of the state in the region. Next to the regional airport.
Get us some backup fast. Stop. Don't move a muscle.
I don't have time for this.
Stop or
Also, I like Kanoko's outfit here. Kanoko changes outfits many times during this game, and they're all pretty good. Just gonna grab your gun. Throw you and your buddy. And wow, kill them both at the same time. Okay, so this level is maybe like 30-40 minutes long. We need to do a whole bunch of stuff, get information on our past, do a lot of stuff. However, someone decided that these windows should be diamond-shaped. So let's just use them as platforms. And, you know, do a little thing. Oh, we lost it. Well, that's okay. We can just load our checkpoint.
You're gonna get beaten by a girl.
Nope.
So there.
No, stop taunting Kanoko. We got stuff to do. So we just jump here. And then basically try to jump to this other window here. And then do a diagonal jump here. And then we look up, the ceiling stops existing. And we jump through it. And we jump to the next floor of the other building. And we do this because the end of level activation volume is just around this corner. Now there's a tricky jump here. And then we stay here. And then level's over. That's it. We just skipped a whole bunch of stuff. Oh, by the way, we're chasing this ninja. Ninja has stolen our family history. We're really mad at him. He put it all on the CD for some reason. And now we just keep going. And that's a level. 2.5 minutes.
Just do your best.
I will. I will do my best.
Ready to lose?
Bye. Okay, there's a sniper coming up. RNG will determine if we can get to him without getting hit. We did. Okay, we grab his rifle. We dump it here. We jump here. And then we need to book it, because this this stealth, this camo, will only last just enough time for us to make it past a couple of enemies. Huh? There's a striker with a silly string gun here who can totally wreck my day. That's why I'm invisible. So we just need to quickly make it past these ninjas. And we're good. We're done. We're cool. Whew. Hi, give me your gun, please. Thank you. That's, I forget what the actual name of this gun is. I just call it the Hell Rocket Launcher, because it launches these little rockets that scream like hell and just hunt for whatever's living and suck the life out of them. It's really messed up that this is a weapon in this game. Okay, sniper, please don't shoot me. Okay, good. There's a hidden sniper who can ruin things. Like, look at this place though. Look at these cool. Let me go. Look at these cool like TV screens or some such. Like this place feels really interesting.
Whoa.
Okay. Fall into this, and there we go. Sorry, ninja. Too slow. I gotta go. Okay. I smell a ninja. Bye. Lots of ninjas here. I don't know why the Syndicate has ninjas, but I mean, why not? I mean, it's cool to have ninjas. Okay. Just jump around this entire part of the level, and now we're up against the boss. Oh, by the way, next level has a giant unskippable cutscene. So if there is any topic you would like me to do a micro talk on, please list them in the chat, and I will do my best to do a micro talk on that subject.
Who are you? Why can I feel you inside me?
Fortunate line. Everything the ninja is saying makes sense because he has the chrysalis too, and it's all explained in a later cutscene that we will skip. So, But just basically the whole thing about Konoko is that the Eodin chrysalis inside her basically means that as she gets hurt, she heals over better, stronger, faster. So she's slowly becoming superhuman. That's pretty cool. Okay, where's the ninja? Where are you, ninja? Oh, there you are. Okay, cool. 1 potato, 2 potato, 3 potato, 4, and he's dead. He rarely just sneaks off there.
My father's file.
That's the CD containing all of our life's knowledge.
Deeply into my past. Seems like there's a lot he didn't want me to know. I could feel the ninja, and I knew he could feel me.
I could feel the ninja, and I knew he could feel me.
What am I becoming? Are we the same? No. I have nothing in common with him.
I have a working spine. That's nothing. That's not something we have in common.
Just do your best.
I will. So, we got some time here during this bit of exposition, but something I like about this game, and I'm working on a talk about this, is that this is an 8 to 10 hour game. Like, this is a long game, but through a bunch of very different exploits, we're able to cut it down to about an hour and a half, and that's amazing. And that's also important because it means that it gives this game a little bit more life, because now in the speedrunning community, an hour and a half is a reasonable amount of time to finish a game. Usually a 30-minute game's awesome. Hour, oh yeah, that's pretty good. Hour and a half, we're getting there, but it's still reasonable. And for events like GDQ, then yeah, an hour and a half game, that's something you could show. Like that will fit in a block. And that's not something that would happen if the game still took 8 hours. And some of the reasons that all of these skips are possible is that, not everything was made like perfectly locked down. All these things I do where I just run into the cutscene that ends the level, they could have locked that down tight. They could have meant that, okay, cool, this cutscene will only activate if you've done the previous steps. They could certainly have done that, but they decided to leave it open. Either because, well, it might cause some more bugs, or because, you know, the level itself is, you know, the blocker. But it does mean that if you're able to use the game's own systems to exploit some of them, and use that calling, that awesome calling that lets just like flow through things that are solid and turns out not to be. Like, this lets us turn an 8 to 10 hour game into a cool little thing, and that's not something that would be possible if the game had been like extremely locked down. And as a game designer, that's something that's really like sticking in my head. Okay, well, if I want to make games that are speed runnable, and I do because I really, really like that, then I also have to keep some of these things open, have the mentality that if the player reaches this point, no matter how, you should give it to them. They made it. They deserve to continue. And like, it's something I'm trying to keep in mind, because the players who just play the game will never encounter these. They'll just have fun. You're not sacrificing them, but you're gaining a bunch of other players who can find a different way to play your game. And I think that's really, really important. Anyway, let's kill our dream brother.
No more time for questions, little girl.
Every boss fight in this game is repeated. You fight every boss twice. Now, I'm just gonna try to not get my leg broken. Okay, he's being especially difficult, but I broke his back, so that's okay. Yeah, he's really difficult this time. It's rare that this happens, but I got to break his back, so you know, I can't be mad. Also now his health is getting lower, so he starts to get up quicker. That was a weird animation. You see me doing this a lot in this game, a lot of throws, because those are the safer techniques to use. Okay, I'm really bad in the health situation, but I managed to beat Miro pretty quickly. So let's just go through this weird dream sequence as fast as we can. Hey, there's Shinatama. Hey, folks, I'm trying to demonstrate something here. Okay, there we go. Again, the safest things I can try to do is those throws. Please don't die here. Dying here is the worst. Okay, good. If I die here, there's no I haven't had a checkpoint yet. So dying here means I get to restart the fight against Muro. I don't want to do that. Okay, stuff is going bad for me. Might have to restart this. Furies, they hit hard. They get up real fast, but you can break their backs. We're really not in a good health situation. This is gonna make us lose some time, honestly.
I told you what you needed to know.
You used me!
I did my job, which is better than I can say for you.
Okay, grab his gun, grab this stealth thing, get the hell out, grab this, and then they should have forgotten I exist. One more.
Surrender now.
Please turn around. Thank you. That's another one.
Surrender now.
Okay, good. We just need to kill Griffin to go ahead. So we did it. Now I do this jump to skip a cutscene. And then, okay, only one of them made it through. That's good. Other ones stuck outside the door. Sorry, buddy, that's a one-way door. It doesn't open again. You're kind of stuck there. All right.
Hello, Mai. What? Mai Hasagawa.
Now we get to fight Dark Kanoko.
Who I am. Oh, well, let me help you. Ward of the state, TCTF pawn, murderer. Ring any bells? Leave me alone. Oh, can't do that. You are a rogue agent. I'm under orders to bring you in.
All right, now she's gone. Superpowered. But we have a stun gun. And also, I'm really whiffing on these backbreakers, and it's bumming me out. All right, that's another one. That's another one. Now, we're out of Zappy Pistol juice, so we're just going to be kicking and throwing because nothing else really works against Dark Kanoko. She gets up way too fast. Also, gosh, my throat is really killing me. And there we go. Remember to hydrate, folks.
Just do your best.
Now, dream sequence over. We go to the science prison, where science goes to jail.
All right, hold on.
Where's Griffin's pet doctor today?
Drowsy Louie asks, is a sweep more effective than a jump stomp? I like the jump stomp. I think they do the same damage. It depends on how close you are, because if you're right next, then you can easily sweep. And sweeps are quicker. But if they're too far away, then I might as well do a jump stomp. Okay, really tricky part coming up here. Missed it. We're gonna reload. Okay, there we go. I really need to make it out of that room with full health. That is incredibly important for the rest of the run. Say hi to Master Chief. He's somewhere in this room, I guess. Certainly looks like it. Bungie! Yeah, Science Prison is where runs go to die. This level has the longest gauntlet without a checkpoint. And it has 2 enemies with weapons that can one-shot you, and multiple points where you can get thrown into a one-hit kill area. So it's a bad level, and we're basically skipping a checkpoint in the middle of it because it comes with a 3.5-minute long cutscene, and that is just too long. So we have to just do all of it because that's the way it is. Now we quickly need to go here. And there we go. Okay.
Hello, Uncle.
The gauntlet begins.
Griffin's men are right around.
Let me worry about Griffin. Right now, I need your help.
Yes, you do.
So this is where Kerr
But I'll need
would teach us about stuff.
And they will try to shut me out, so I need you to reroute the power manual.
I need you to go activate 3 terminals to put on 3 lights so we can open a door. Got it. Okay, we just saved, so I load that save, and this actually puts us a little bit further ahead than we were. So we just, like, there's a bunch of little steps we don't have to do here. So let's go.
Hi there.
The real Oni starts here. This is like the gauntlet. The hardest part of the game.
Hi there.
Hello. Now I have his gun. That's great. That's real great. I love getting that guy's gun. Because it can't be used against me in a few more spaces. Okay, so that's 2 down. We then grab the cloak and really, really book it to the last one. This is Dr. Hypo. Hello, we don't need Dr. Hypo today. He will usually give us another Hypo, that's good. But he takes from us valuable stealth time. That's bad. Hi, goodbye. Okay. I need to get into that room and activate the terminal before I get punched in the face. Yes! Okay, that was the hardest part. Well, no, not really. Now I'm getting beat up by a bunch of folks. Goodbye! Okay, that silly string gun is the most dangerous weapon in the game. Well, no, it's among the most dangerous weapons in the game because it can just stun lock me forever. And that's bad. Okay, that's good timing. I could not grab his gun. That's bad. Maybe he'll forget it exists, though, and not pick it up again. We'll see. Alright, nope, they all picked their guns back up again. That's bad. So we go into a room with more of these things, and we try to dodge the lasers. Okay, now, blue guy has to die, but I need this gun. Okay, I grab this gun. Now, if all goes well, they'll forget I exist, but all did not go well. Sometimes when I get into this corner, they just straight up, oh crap. Okay, everything's going wrong. I need to get out. And we couldn't. Science prison. Now we got to start this thing over. But you know, this is what happens. So yeah, blue guy needs to die, and I need to grab his shield before that guy enters the room, which we could not make happen. But you know, that's what happens in the speedrun. You keep going. Could not grab his rifle this time. Yeah, they get real mean in this level. So we will not get a new personal best on this run, but that's okay. Also, gosh, I'm losing so much health. Yeah, they really don't like me. All right, so let's try this again. When I said that was the hardest part, you know, it's not always. See, sometimes he just does this. And now he's blocking the terminal. That's Kerr over there, ready to give me a super important cutscene. But he's not gonna get to. Because if I talk to him, he takes 3.5 minutes to do it, and after that he dies. So no, we're just gonna skip that. It does mean that things go real bad when I die though, so I'm gonna try to keep not dying. Finally managed to get his gun. That's great. Science prison is the harsh stuff. Dump the gun here. Then we go and try not to set off the those folks. Okay, we're good. Okay. All right, gonna try again. Grab this gun. Blue guy, okay, there we go. No, don't grab the gun. Grab the thing. Yes, this. Okay, good. That's what we want. Okay, we made it through. Now we just need to survive. Next up, Sergeant Runkiller with the grenade launcher.
May have a drain wide enough.
Okay, we grab the gun. First step to surviving this level. Well, not really first step. Backbreaker. Got some health. That's gonna be real good. Okay, buddy. We're on a schedule here. We do not have time for your shenanigans. Okay. What we kind of skipped was Kerr explaining to us the whole fact that we have this Deodan chrysalis inside us, and that basically it's a super evolved clone of ourselves that is it's the one that's healing over our wounds, and that's really that sounds really cool, but oh, that's bad. But it also means that it's currently progressed way further than anyone wanted, and that's dangerous. So that's why Griffin basically there's another backbreaker.
Ready to lose?
That's why Griffin. No, stop taunting the terminal. Thank you. Gosh, Kanoko, we're doing a run here. Please die.
I just hope the chrysalis.
Ah, there we go. That's science prison. We wasted a lot of time, but we made it. But the gist of it is, Shinatama was monitoring how fast we were evolving, and Griffin didn't want us to get out of hand. Because we're kind of his ace in the hole against Muro, who's doing the same thing. So he wanted to have, like, an equal weapon. But now we're strong enough so that if we fall into some acid, the acid can't hurt us faster than we can heal over it. But those big grindy things will kill us. So we just
do your best.
We just had to do our best, and we just had to make it through them. And now we're good. And
no waveform readings detected for over 48 hours.
Yeah.
Given the magnitude of the last readings, we're confident the host was
now they're all
destroyed
thinking, cool, yeah, Kanoko's dead. Nice. Finally.
Yes, sir.
Ah, Griffin has one of the only chairs in the world. Sitting pretty. Also, here we are. We had time to change because, you know, acid. That's a cool action pose.
I want some answers.
What do you do
now?
when you have an intruder in your office?
I can't help you now. No one can.
Elevator desk. So, dang it. He escaped through an elevator desk. Now we have to go to the bottom of this whole building to... Ah, dang it. Okay. Okay, buddy. I'm gonna break your back. And then I'm gonna do something bad to you if you don't let me do this. Thank you. Hey, 20 backbreakers. Cool. Everyone who's pledged will now be, in theory, giving $20 to Pencils of Promise, and that's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome. Okay, just need to... Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just... Everyone, let's just fall here. Okay, I just need to land... I missed it. That's bad. That's a tricky jump. But hey, we made it. Now we do a bunch of skips. Normally we'd need to do, like, activate a bunch of terminals, like 3 of them, to deactivate a security system. But what if we just didn't? And just, yeah, we're good. We're through it. Okay, very tricky thing to do. Okay, second part to the very tricky thing. Made it. All right. Going down this way means I don't have to activate a terminal to open up the stairway, and also means that the enemies on this level didn't spawn. Which means I'll now have more time to repeat the same thing over here. And there we go. And that gives us so much leeway, because lots of enemies here, and they all really, really, really want us to not activate those terminals. They could have shut them down, but no, it's much, much better to just, like, violently prevent me from doing them. Okay, there's a couple of folks here that I want to be real careful, okay? Now, there's a guy with a plasma rifle. He can really ruin my day. Okay, we go through the cat door, the giant cat door that's there for some unfathomable reason. And we're through.
You can't escape me.
We made it through to Griffin.
You're a failed experiment. Calculated risk, nothing more. I made sure that I would be ready for this day from the very beginning. Shinatama was in constant contact with you through every stage of your development.
Hey, you know that lovable sister character we killed in front of you? We brought her back from the dead, so we can kill her in front of you again. Narrative. So yeah, true to form, we always fight a boss twice. And now we have to fight the Deadly Brain, but this time it's Shinatama. Okay, we need to wait to... Okay, there we go. There's a save point here, but it takes a little bit of time to pop. And if it does, I'm really, like, eager to get going in this level. If I start running right away, it's gonna save me in a spot that will kill me when the fight restarts if I die, so I need to be careful. Okay, first level done. Okay, we dodge a... Surprise! There's a laser here. We need to dodge it immediately. I usually try to do this in a single cycle, but I'm not gonna do it this time because I have a health. No, that's... See, that's what I was trying to avoid. But... And now... Okay, let's try this again. Yeah, that's possibly the worst case scenario of Konoko taunting a terminal, because when she activates the terminal, she like moves to the side to stand in front of it, and when she taunts, she doesn't do that. So that ended up in the worst way possible. But you know, marathon. Bad stuff happens, but we keep going because it's a cool game. It's a fun time. Just have to be careful. And hey, I did get like a new personal best on one of the levels, so I'm really happy about that. And that's something you learn doing like these kinds of speedruns, especially with long games. It's okay for some of the runs to not be best runs. We just, you know, we still learn. We still find new things out. And that is just fine. I mean, this is the 33rd time I've speedrun this game. I'm starting to, like, learn a lot of things, but there's still things to discover. And it's so cool. Like, I really like this game. I played it a lot during my childhood. I would start to do challenge runs where, like, okay, super hard mode. Okay, like, no healing or no guns. But I never thought to just do it very quickly. So that has been a very fun way to rediscover this forgotten old gem. And we're done. And now Shinatama goes, well, you deactivated all my security systems. Now I'm free to go kill the heck out of Griffin. But Griffin has a gun. Goodbye, Shinatama. However, we managed to sneak up behind him. If this was like a game like being shown at some sort of event, this like a good donation incentive could be like to vote for whether or not we spare Griffin or kill Griffin in this spot. But since this is like the first time I'm just showing it off to you folks, we will be sparing Griffin. because it makes the resulting fight
The monster you
quicker
thought I would be.
later on.
Just remember what I am. The woman you betrayed because you weren't big enough to
Also,
take
I like
responsibility
Kanoko's
for your
attitude
own actions.
when you spare Griffin, because like, yeah, like, you've been through some bad
do your
stuff.
best.
But we gotta do our best. I am playing this game. Oh, by the way, we are now more powerful than you can possibly imagine. We just straight up fly into this place. We're just, yeah, that's where we're going for the final level. We're just flying into it. The controls I'm using are the PC controls. You cannot remap the controls in PC only. This is a 2001 game that has some limitations. So it's WASD to run, Q to pick up something or to bring out your weapon, E to drop whatever weapon you have in your hands, Shift to slide, and left control to interact with stuff. And that's pretty much it. Oh yeah, left click to punch, right click to kick. And that's the controls. Everything else, oh, and well, space to jump, you know. Anyway, we're gonna sneak into this place. Hi, Sam. Hello, Ralph. We do not want to activate those lasers. That would be super bad for us. Okay. Now we take a little dive off of here. We avoid the guard up top who's really, really eager to shoot us. And we are skipping a whole bunch of stuff by doing this here. Normally we'd have to like really go all the way up across both ways just to, boop, open up this bottom part. But we can just like, you know, overheal and fall into it. And they planned for it. That little terminal is there so we can get out of it if we fall in and survive. But anyway, there's a truck.
I wonder how strong those
There's some doors. Kanoko's got an idea. Okay, we need to kill that driver. Where is everybody? That's weird. They're not normally all like bunched up in this area. That's like super, super weird. This has never happened before. Which is like a very marathon thing to happen. Okay, now I'm gonna need to drag these folks around here. Like, make them follow me here. And then very quickly go here. Ah, doesn't. Okay, normally, if I can do this, then, oh well, might as well just break some backs while I'm here. If I can do this, then I can activate the cutscene without them having to actually fight any of them. But I guess we're just not having it today. Let's try to repeat that. There we go. The game is checking to see if there's enemies in a certain spot of this arena. And if I can all lure them in the same spot, we're gonna go. But for some reason today, the red strikers were just like hanging out in the middle. All right. I really like Kanoko's jeans in this level. I'm like really into that. Okay, we're gonna steal this gun. And then keep going. Boop. Oh, he resisted the boop. Dang. Bye. Alright, there's a sniper up here. We are hoping he won't notice us. Because if he does, then I'm in deep trouble. Good. Okay, buddy, I'm in a speedrun here. You, please don't just combo me forever. We're trying to give the folks a good show. You know, for the kids. By the way, I have special moves. I haven't really been using them, but I got some cool stuff. They're just not very useful in a speedrun situation. But I'm just gonna drop here, keep going, scare the bejesus out of this guy. Oh wait, no, only if I talk to him will he realize who I am. So I'm just gonna give him the stink eye and just go. Oh, by the way, we've skipped a lot of story, but basically, Murrow, the reason we were at the atmospheric conversion center is the outside world is super toxic and the government's hiding it. And Murrow's been slowly taking over the atmospheric conversion centers so that he can basically turn them all into reavers from this compound here. And when that happens, then the world's gonna go super toxic super quickly. And Murrow, because he's my brother, has the Deodan chrysalis inside him and also has the technology. So his plan is, cool, you need the chrysalis to survive a super toxic world, so I'm just gonna make the world super toxic and then sell the chrysalis to everyone, and everyone's gonna have to basically buy it because otherwise they die. So that's his plan. And what I'm gonna do is basically set the output of this thing to 9999 and basically make every atmospheric conversion center in the world explode. So that means the world is going to go toxic, but slower. And I mean, Kanoko hasn't really thought that far. But basically, well, we have the chrysalis technology. We should probably just uplift the entire humanity. Now we'll have a reason to do it, but at least we'll have some time. But, you know, give her a break. This is her first day on the job. She's just started working today. I think this is pretty good for someone on her first day. So anyway, we are coming up on the final boss fight of this entire game. And here's the man of the hour.
You were a fool to come here alone.
He's really selling the evil voice.
She isn't alone. You're under arrest.
But we got backup.
Here and now.
He used you. Join me or die like all the others, choking on dead air and foul water. I have accomplished everything our father did.
Father was a scientist, mother was an activist. Father developed the whole chrysalis thing along with the mother. It's it's all a rich tapestry.
Never.
All right. Well, let's kill our brother. Another backbreaker. Oh. Gosh, we're just having a good day. Oh, kind of hit the wrong person there. No, don't hit me with the thing. Buddy, I thought you were on my side. Maybe you should die. And that's it. We're done. That was Oni. And now the world explodes. Every single city in the world gets ravaged by their atmospheric conversion center exploding. And also we see like the TCTF buildings also exploding because might as well get rid of the technology crimes people too. So everything is going real bad. But we still did it.
When I blew the prop.
Okay, also now you should normally get to see a video, but it actually doesn't play. Actually, you know what? Let me see if I can just load it up from the game's assets. Because this, oh, by the way, the game quit out. Once you finish Oni, gives you a video, Alt F4, boom, done. But yeah, let's actually just take a look, because like we started pretty well. I got a new personal best during the Syndicate warehouse, and that's super good. That's rare that I get new bests during the first levels. Then everything went bad. But you know, it's pretty good that like I was up against a really good run, and I still kept to within 30 seconds of it for most of the game. But then, you know, things took a turn at Hasegawa's lab. Science prison was science prison. And, you know, other stuff happened. I died in dumb ways, but still pretty good. Like 1:36.48, I think that's decent. The world record is 1:31 and some seconds. So I think within like 5.5 minutes of the world record is pretty good. Let me see if I can show you the ending cutscene of this game, because it is so anime. It is heck of anime. Okay, can I just play this? Heck yeah, okay, it actually plays. It actually plays. Hold on, I'm just gonna load up gonna load up media player here to at least let you see that amazing cutscene that you would get at the end, because it's a good one. I mean, I think it's worth it. We're all worth it. Let's check it out. Also, yeah, 24 backs for the kids. So if all you folks who pledged, feel free to use the link on the side, and you know, pledge to Pencils of Promise for 24 bucks for 24 backs broken. This is the best I've ever done, by the way. Like, you helped motivate me to break a lot of backs in this very, very silly game. Anyway, let's look at the ending cutscene here.
Processors, I bought us some time.
Okay, hold on.
When I blew the processors, I bought us some time, but at a horrible cost. The dead and the dying now line the streets, but it's impossible to deny the problem any longer. My father's work may prove to be the salvation of the afflicted after all. Mankind as we knew it is doomed. The chrysalis will change us all. Let's hope it's for the better.
And that's the ending. Yeah, this, so this is what's Oni about? Well, Oni is about, you know, this young woman who like trains, who's like orphaned at a young age, is taken under the care of a scientist, and then trains with the police, or a special police task force, and on her first day on the job, she kills dozens of criminals with her bare hands and then makes every single major city in the world explode. That's, you know, for a first day, that's a bit rough, but, you know. They did start to work on the second game, but that didn't happen. And even this game was caught up in development hell, and it was like a wonder that it ever got made, but I like it a lot. I like this game. It's fun. It's very goofy in moments, but it's so much fun. And like, speedrunning it has really taught me a lot and been like really, really fun to do. So yeah, it's great. And I'm so glad that I could like show it off to you folks here for the endurance run. I'm very grateful. It's a great event, and it was real fun to be here with y'all. So yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for looking at this very, very silly game. And someone in the chat asks if I am top 10. I'm Xandra Vendra, by the way, on the chat there. I am the second fastest speedrunner of this game in the world, out of 3 people. My best time is about 1 minute off of the current world record, held by speedrunner NMS, who is also the person who routed this game and thanks to that route, I was able to like learn how to run this game, get a lot of stuff done, and then eventually, you know, develop some safe strats, find out some stuff, and then apparently after running this for a while, NMS got inspired and started also doing full runs, because previously he just did like single segments. So it's been a fun time. And we've kind of both been like discovering new things, and also the Mageling on Twitter and on Twitch is also slowly starting to want to run this game, and I just keep egging her on like, yes, you need to run Oni because it's a cool game. And now the game is over. So yeah, thanks for being here. I really appreciate my time with you, and please keep going, keep watching, keep donating, and thank you for everyone who's donating for the Backbreakers for bucks. So just go up the chat, use the link. You can like select me in the drop down if you want, but it doesn't really matter. The money is all going to the same place. So thanks a lot. Keep on doing the wonderful things you do, and until we see each other again, because I don't know when that's going to be, but hey, I'll still going to be here. Until we see each other again, let's take care of ourselves, because we are very important and we deserve the best us possible. And let's keep making wonderful things together. Bye-bye.